Hello everyone, and welcome to my GH Soap Opera Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up.
General Hospitals, Willow's dark side, how far will she go to keep Kai quiet? The staff at General Hospital was horrified when Willow Kane marched in and stated she was taking her crippled husband Drew Kane home to nurse him back to health. Kai Taylor worked quickly to set up all of the medical equipment and machines Drew would need at home to keep him alive. But no one knows just how dark and dangerous Willow Kane has become. Would she genuinely murder to maintain her secret? Willow isn't playing games. Maybe it's the fact that Drew Kane is strapped to a hospital bed and silent, but Willow is really feeling herself these days. After she got Drew home, she even revealed to him that she's the one that shot him and crippled him and rubbed it in his face. Drew is no angel and he deserves a lot of the things he has coming, but isn't Willow twisting the knife a little bit? General Hospital spoilers warn that what Willow Kane doesn't know might be her doom. Alexis Davis pulled Kai Taylor aside and even urged him to keep an extra close check on Nurse Willow and her husband at the residence. Alexis understands what Willow is capable of and makes it plain to Kai that may be something fishy going on. Kai makes disturbing discovery Willow Kane isn't just holding her crippled husband captive after shooting him, she's also drugging him to make him much more handicapped. Drew might not be able to talk, but if he gets some alone time with Kai Taylor he could surely get a message over to him. Willow might forget a pill or misjudge Drew's metabolism, and if she isn't cautious the medications could wear off while Kai is on duty. If Kai discovers out that Willow is giving Drew medication that he doesn't need, it will blow Willow's ruse wide open. Willow already shot her husband and is keeping him hostage now. Drew isn't a saint, but anyone has to be a bit deranged to do that. Could Kai be in danger? Is Willow going to go too far attempting to keep him quiet? Let us know what you think in the comments below. General Hospital spoilers. Is Maxie going to divorce Nathan? General Hospital teasers suggest that Maxie Jones will be returning in Port Charles shortly. Kirsten Storm's official return date is slated for this week. When the fan fave wakes back from her coma, she's going to have a lot of catching up to do. Who is going to deliver the news to her that her husband Nathan West is returned from the dead? More importantly, will she divorce him and stay with Spinelli? Maxie's technically a married woman. Maxie Jones married Detective Nathan West in 2017 on General Hospital, then he was slain in 2018 and she became a widow. Maxie was crushed by Nathan's death. Finally she went on with Peter August and then finally ended up back with Damian Spinelli in 2024. Maxie and Spinelli were still dating when she was poisoned and slipped into a coma 9 months ago. If you want to be scientific, Maxie and Nathan West are still legally married until death or divorce do them apart. Since Nathan's death wasn't official, she would have to actually serve him with divorce papers. The only thing is, Maxie never stopped loving her husband. She went on with Spinelli because Nathan was gone. Spinelli pushes for commitment. General Hospital spoilers claim Spinelli will definitely get anxious about his connection with Maxie. What if he wants to make things official and put a ring on it? Maxie is going to have to divorce Nathan first, and she could have misgivings when she wakes up. It has been months since we saw Kirsten Storm's character on the ABC serial, and she might not even be herself when she wakes up. Some speculations imply she might possibly have amnesia or some form of memory loss. Do you believe that Maxie will divorce Nathan when she finds he is still alive? Will Spinelli present her an ultimatum? Who do you think she should choose? GH fans don't believe Curtis is Portia's baby daddy, but who switched the results? Something doesn't match up with Curtis being the father of Portia's kid on GH. The wait is over to find out who the father is of Portia's baby on General Hospital. However, now that Curtis has been exposed as the baby daddy, they are confident the test results were manipulated. Key takeaways: GH fans know Curtis isn't the father. The suspects who may have affected the results. Why this paternity scandal is far from over. Curtis shouldn't get too comfy being Portia's baby daddy. When Portia read that Curtis was the father of her baby, not Isaiah, warning lights went up instantaneously. It seems entirely too simple for the ABC soap to have Isaiah not be the father. If GH viewers know anything, it's that the program seldom does simple. Just look at what is occurring with Danny and Charlotte. Social media was instantly on fire with people weighing in on the baby daddy findings. One ex, with Portia reading the findings, had many doubting them. Why do I feel like she lied? Like she simply wanted to make Trina happy and recover her connection with her. Is history repeating itself, and Portia is doing the same thing she did to Curtis and Taggart all over again to Curtis and Isaiah? wrote a fan in the comment section. One admirer stated that they don't believe this, saying that the test results were obviously manipulated. Another one claimed Portia couldn't be trusted with the DNA findings. Let's be honest, the program will most likely follow this way with the changed DNA findings, and there are already suspects on that list making the rounds on social media. I'm curious if Jordan had someone mess with those test results because I feel like there's a reason they had her have a flashback, a Portia telling her Curtis will always choose the baby over her, speculated a fan on X. Jordan is a possibility for sure, but would she really risk the truth coming out and shattering Curtis' heart more? Nope, we don't think so. Plus, Jordan isn't actually a lawbreaker. Britt also makes the list. There were a few of stares between her and Portia that caught our notice, signaling more was happening than fans realized. It might be that Britt did it at Portia's request, giving her an upper hand over the doctor, or that Britt did it on her own to use later as leverage. Either way, signs lead to Brad being brought, not this drama, and we are here for that. Curtis might be a suspect simply because he loves to get what he wants. Honestly though, we don't picture him doing it to Isaiah after it was done to him. Speaking of Isaiah, maybe he did it to make things easier for Portia, knowing he would get to participate in the child's life due of his friendship with Portia. These are only some theories. What do you think? Were the remainder of the results modified, and if so, who do you believe changed them? Lucas' terrifying Windermere showdown explodes as Carly exposes Rick's shocking agenda. General Hospital spoilers for February 16, 2026 predict a difficult episode fraught with peril and emotional ramifications. Windermere becomes a trap as Lucas confronts a horrific meeting. Carly challenges Rick's motivations again. Britt takes a hazardous choice that might impact her destiny. Love, terror, and secrets converge throughout Port Charles. Lucas faces dangerous consequences at Windermere. Things take a scary turn as Lucas tries to slip out of Windermere after overhearing damaging facts. Marco stops his route and tightens control. The scene turns tight rapidly, and the threat feels genuine. Lucas understands he is not leaving without a fight. The walls close in as terror begins to settle. Marco offers a chilling warning that stops Lucas cold. His grasp tightens, and his tone sharpens. Lucas knows the threat is increasing soon. His terror builds with every second. Trouble grows around him, and the risk becomes clear. Escape may be difficult now, at least for the moment. General Hospital spoilers. Carly doubts Rick again as Jason listens across town. Carly opens up to Jason again. She reveals fresh concerns about Rick and his unusual closeness with Sonny. Carly detects something darker behind Rick's calm charm. Her instincts refuse to settle. She knows danger approaching, even if Sonny disagrees. Jason listens intently, yet maintaining a controlled tone. Carly thinks Rick has an agenda. She strains to trust every move he makes. Sonny's eagerness to welcome Rick only intensifies her fear. Carly believes the gateway Sonny opened might unleash fresh issues. She talks strongly, attempting to make Jason comprehend the danger she feels. The tension between them progressively grows. Rick pushes Elizabeth into a bold date challenge. Rick takes Elizabeth to a hatchet-throwing range and attempts to force her outside her comfort zone. His humorous challenge bears a hidden sting. Elizabeth knows he believes she cannot let loose. She refuses to accept that. Her confidence kicks up as the game heats up. Soon Elizabeth lands clean hits and proves him incorrect. Her aim strengthens with each toss. Her pride increases as the energy swings between them. Rick sees her change the incident into something joyful. Elizabeth learns to like the difference. Their relationship grows, even as other worries lie in the shadows. General Hospital spoilers. Molly shares huge news with Alexis. Molly meets Alexis with important developments regarding her writing career. She indicates interest in a multi-book deal. Excitement increases swiftly, and Alexis grins with pride. The manuscript Christina submitted has begun something major. Molly feels both hopeful and apprehensive. She also confides in Alexis about the upheaval the manuscript caused with Cody. Her emotions sit close to the surface. Alexis listens with gentle support. She delivers cautious advice without judgment. Molly departs feeling steadier. The moment enhances their friendship and gives Molly direction. Britt faces a heart-stopping request from Liesl at GH. Liesl confronts Britt with a serious request. Britt freezes, unable to answer. Her voice trembles as she cautions Liesl she cannot agree yet. Liesl pushes gently yet fiercely. Her tone suggests urgency. Brit is split between dread and loyalty. Despite her hesitancy, Brit makes a plunge later. She slips away to see Jason. Their amorous encounter sparks rapidly. The danger feels worth it in the moment. Brit lets her defenses slip as their chemistry builds. She knows danger surrounds them, yet she still draws closer. General Hospital spoilers. Michael and Jacinda surprise each other on their date. Michael comes for his Valentine's date and finds Jacinda prepared something daring. She brings him to the hatchet range, and the location amazes him. Jacinda grins as he reacts. Their vibe changes into fun area. Michael melts into the moment and embraces the spontaneity. Jacinda hints at some more surprises. Her charm keeps Michael captivated. Their laughter fills the area as they compete. The date signals a transition in their bond. Michael begins to see new aspects of her. Jacinda's confidence draws him in deeper with every minute. General Hospital spoilers for February 16, 2026. Promise, peril, romance, and shifting relationships. Lucas' fate hangs by a thread. Carly feels more persuaded Rick hides something. Brit risks everything for love. Port Charles moves nearing another major tipping point. General Hospital castmates get romantic in real life on Valentine's Day. Sidwell may be mixing it up with Ava and Lucy on General Hospital, while Justine flirts with both Danger and Sunny, and while the two have hardly touched paths in Port Charles, in the real world, Carlo Rota and Nazneen Contractor are very much in one other's orbit. The off-screen marrieds recently posed for a couple of images that Rota put on his official Instagram, and can we just say, we want to see more of them on screen together? Street Valentine occasionally accepts love on a TV stage. Rota shared as he thanked the ABC soap for giving him and his better half a lovely day. And admirers just couldn't get enough of this super sweet duo. In fact, Debbie Riccio mirrored our thoughts above by noting, beautiful couple and incredible actors. I would love to see the two of you have scenes together on General Hospital. Rota and Contractor have been married since April Fool's Day in 2010 and share 2 children together, son Darius and daughter Ava Lucia. And when the daytime stars aren't making waves in Port Charles, they can be seen enjoying fun, as back in October 2025 during a trip to Utah. Hiking with family is competitive and joyous. I experienced a groin sprain soon after this and had to be medevaced to a Utah massage place of safety, Rhoda joked, then added, I don't have a groin. We wish the beautiful couple, and you and yours, a happy Valentine's Day. General Hospital Steve Burton choosing his marriage over the ABC soap. General Hospital spoilers claim that a lot of folks can't help but read between the lines here. That's because there's a new story that states General Hospital actor Steve Burton, who is best known for his role as Jason Morgan on the iconic ABC drama, could be choosing his marriage to Michelle Lundberg above the serial. Steve Burton choosing his marriage over the serial. The actor has published a fresh statement in which he announced that he will be taking a temporary sabbatical from the hit ABC serial. If that weren't enough, he also claimed his marriage to Michelle as a cause. Steve posted to his Instagram account to remark, Hey everyone, I wanted to share that I'll be taking a short break from General Hospital. I'm freshly married and looking forward to spending some quality time with my family. I'm grateful for all the support and will be returning this summer. And while no one really knows what's going on, the internet sure did have a lot to say about the matter. Some even reacted with, I'm fairly new to GH and was always under the impression he was a key cast member. Surprisingly, he is rarely on and doesn't have much of a narrative at all. Another critic of the show wrote, Here we go again. He's coming, he's arriving, he's departing, etc. What's next for Steve Burton? Viewers had to go through that messy storyline to bring Britt back from the dead, and he's taking a long break in the middle of a storyline. Do what other people do and your co-stars. Take 2 to 3 weeks of vacation time, dude, but a couple months. And then there was this comment as well, I assume when you live 3,000 miles from where you work, you're apart from your family a lot. Also, isn't your back on the soap for 5 years and then I'm retiring coming up soon? So far Steve himself has not made any additional comments about the matter, although at this point it's doubtful that anything will be said. General Hospital airs weekdays on the ABC network. Check your local listings for times. Watch this space as we have a hunch there is so much more to come. In the meanwhile, let us know what you think by sending us a message with your opinions below. General Hospital spoilers. Are the writers setting up a Sasha return? General Hospital spoilers say that Sasha Gilmore departed the canvas in July 2025, and while she quit Port Charles, a huge door was opened for a comeback. Are the authors cooking up a return narrative for Sasha? Here's what we know. Sasha Gilmore could return sooner than thought. General Hospital spoilers remind viewers that Sasha fled town for fear of Daisy Gilmore's safety. She left to live with her parents, Robert Scorpio and Holly Sutton, to locations unknown, and hasn't really been addressed all that much since. Still, as Willow Kane was the person behind Daisy's stalking, and Michael Corinthos has always had an inclination she was behind it, if and when Willow is exposed as Drew's shooter, may this other secret be disclosed too? As Willow informed Drew she shot him, he's bound to recover from his locked-in state and rat his wife out. Could this lure Sasha out of hiding, knowing her baby isn't in danger? Tristan Rogers Memorial General Hospital teasers say that the ABC drama is planning a memorial program for the late and great Tristan Rogers. As Sasha is his daughter, living with him and Holly right now, would she have a role in the episode that honors him? Could Robert's withdrawal from the canvas and his homage play a factor in Sasha's return? Sasha's reappearance, depending on precisely when that would be, may impact a number of stories inside the show, as well as the relationships. Right now, Michael is growing extremely close to Jacinda Bracken. However, would it all change if Sasha came back? Daisy's parents had a fantastic amount of connection when Rory Gibson came into the role. Indeed, they had big sparks when Chad Duell portrayed Michael too. As they share a kid, there's more narrative to tell between Sasha and Michael for her not to come back. Even if it means the role will need to be recast. Maxie finds out Nathan is alive. Lulu's phone call changes everything. Maxie Jones learned that Nathan West was alive. Lulu Spencer also got a bombshell phone call that altered everything, so here's how all the drama played out. First on Friday's show, James West and Georgie Spinelli hugged Maxie, who heard she'd been transported to Boston for long-term care following a heart attack. Damian Spinelli appeared with baked pastries and raced into Maxie's arms soon he realized she was awake. Dr. Kamari presented an encouraging report to Spinelli and Felicia Scorpio, as the latest test results indicated just a tiny quantity of the strange enzyme. The doc thought it will be gone by the next set of blood work and didn't anticipate any lingering consequences from Maxie's coma. Spinelli and Felicia quietly determined that Maxie's mom should be the one to inform her about Nathan's return from the tomb. Inside Maxie's room, she urged Georgie and James to catch her up on all she'd missed over the prior 6 months. James talked about his horseback riding lessons and claimed that even Dad wanted to try. Maxie assumed James meant Spinelli and felt it was cute that her kid was referring to Spinelli that way. After enjoying some beautiful moments with Spinelli, Maxie went to Felicia alone and realized James was actually talking to Nathan when he talked about his dad. Maxie looked bewildered as Felicia claimed that Nathan was alive. At Lulu's apartment, Nathan was anxious to explore their love for each other, but he realized they needed to find a better time and place for kissing. Nathan and Lulu were having a personal moment when Brooke Lynn Quartermaine stepped up to drop off Bailey Lou Jones. After Nathan departed, Brooke Lynn quizzed Lulu about what was going on between them. Lulu hinted about wanting to pursue their emotions in secret, but Brooke Lynn worried that she'd lose Maxie forever if she continued down this route with Nathan. Spinelli contacted Lulu with updates on Maxie waking up, so a surprised Lulu shared the news to Brooke Lynn as well. At Crimson, Nina Reeves arrived to discover Michael wasn't wearing a shirt, so she believed he'd been unable to control himself with Jacinda Bracken again. Jacinda returned with a new shirt for Michael and informed Nina that the clothing change was due to a coffee spill. Michael visited with Nina alone in her office, where she extended her thanks over the Willow Kane custody arrangement and decided to go easy on Jacinda. Afterward, Jacinda spoke to Michael about the custody arrangement since she'd heard about it from Christina Corinthos Davis. Although Jacinda's criminal background was a consideration, Michael was more concerned about his own legal drama since he may face charges in Drew Kane's shooting. Michael stated he was intending on notifying Jacinda about the custody compromise on their date this evening. Although Michael intended to surprise Jacinda with their destination, she encouraged him to let her take the lead and surprise him instead. At Windmere, Lucy Coe let Jen Sidwell know that she regretted her ultimatum and wanted to keep enjoying his company, therefore it was okay if he kept spending time with Ava Jerome too. Sidwell thought it was excellent and recommended eating supper at the Metro Court, but he hinted about them having a stop to make before. Back at Crimson, Ava opened up to Nina about seeing another side of Sidwell and pondered if she should let him pursue her. Nina was against Ava's engagement with Sidwell knowing his bad history, but she did appreciate witnessing Ava's recent glow. Sidwell ultimately arrived and convinced Ava to accept his Metro Court dinner offer, but then she realized they'd have guests. Lucy entered and informed that they had a table for 3, so Sidwell cackled in enjoyment. While Elizabeth Baldwin was getting ready for her date with Rick Lansing in the GH locker room, Lucas Jones strolled in and appeared troubled. Liz urged Lucas to open up, so he confessed to overhearing a discussion that made him suspect Marco Rios had been lying to him during their whole relationship. Lucas concerned that Marco was Sidwell's right-hand guy and indicated that they'd considered coercing someone. Liz believed maybe Marco was attempting to protect Lucas and argued lying didn't undermine their entire affair. Lucas felt bad over how he treated Carly when she'd been correct all along, but Elizabeth hoped Carly would forgive him.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe my channel without missing any update.